So there's a couple of covers to pop off, and then when you get those off, there's one T25 Torx in each hole, and then there's the little plastic clips that you have to pop loose. You can use a screwdriver to get started, pop it off, lift the door panel up, and then pop off the wires and the cable there for the handle. So you get all the T25 Torx off the front. Then these are the bigger ones, the T45s, and pull those out from each side. There's two of them, but then there's one sneaky one that you're gonna see here in just a minute that caught me off guard. So there's that sneaky little booger right there. I was able to pull up, except I forgot to unhook where the cable winds up on the window regulator. But after I got that popped loose, then I could pull the window out. From this point on, it's pretty simple, kind of. You just unscrew, pull those T25s out, that one right there. But then when you put the new one in, the adjustment is gonna be off a little bit. So I put it back together, but I measured and that wasn't quite accurate because I wanted it being off a little bit, which I didn't show you, but I had it kind of jammed off to one side, but it should be a little closer to the middle, like give a bit of adjustment. So I have to actually take it apart to fix it, but it works. I just have to go up slow, otherwise it'll roll itself back down because there's too much tension whenever you roll all the way up. And once you get the window drop back in there, then it's just putting the screws back in. But then comes the next challenging part of actually adjusting it and getting it set correctly, which is what I'm going to show you in a minute. One little tip is before you try closing the door to adjust it, get those little rubber caps on each side of the window, the one that has the T45 under it. Make sure you get those tucked back in because the door won't close right if you don't have it on there right. All right, so I just got it closed and it's fitting pretty, it needs to go in a little bit. Let's see, I can push it in. This one is fitting nice and tight. I actually had to move it inward, outward. I was having a hard time closing. Now, I just have to move that side in a little bit, which is easy enough because I don't have anything tightened up yet. So we're able to move it. Oh, there we go. Tighten down, and there's still a slight gap. And you might say, oh, that's good enough, but when you're driving on the road, that can catch air and create some irritating noises. So you're here, you're doing it. All you gotta do is loosen up this bottom one. Use that top one as an anchor, and then just loosen that bottom one, and then pull this towards you just a little bit, and then tighten it back to this. Nice solid shut. It sits down nice. I'm not able to push it down, so it's sitting there nice and tight. There we go. Now, so what I've done is tightened everything down, did the test fit, and then just loosen these lower bolts, these two black ones, and use that as a pivotal point. So loosen up, and I pulled inward, and you're able to watch this slide over, and then just tighten it down. So then after that, just make sure those other 4 bolts are tight. Window motor, tighten that on, and then put it on.